point that Dan was making about the library was that even if it somehow had the right serendipity to give him some kind of happiness outcome of books, the experience of being involved in his own transformation from this other ethical system of selves and persons, and having, which goes with moral responsibility as well, which is this other ethical, it's called deontology, the study of duties, but we think of it as the study of rights, human rights, individual rights, but that the processes of life, not deceiving each other, caring for each other, these things matter independent of consequences, or not just because of consequences. That's another thing. We want to have our own vulnerable, frail lives, make our own mistakes, love the people we love, because that's human. That's being human, not just maximizing an outcome. That's what the logical shift that we made in a sneaky way. So you know that. So then the question is, what does being a doctor have to do with that? So I still think, first of all, I'm a psychiatrist. So not only is AI already better at reading X-rays, and in the national health system in the UK, better at deciding when you need dialysis. So that's a decision. But it's actually, to my incredible astonishment, already better at predicting suicide, which has been the biggest problem in psychiatry. There's been no way to predict when a person who feels suicidal, has suicidal intent or ideation is actually going to complete a suicide. Biggest problem in psychiatry. AI is not perfect at all. It's like the car thing. I don't know if it's as good as cars yet. I doubt it's as good as cars, but it could get that good. But the point is, that's amazing, right? That's such an existentially interesting thing that AI is already good at. And like I said, I'm already different than my students. I'll let AI advise my decisions. I'm certainly going to want it to decide people's cancer treatments and their psychiatric hospitalizations and all of that, as long as it's better than we are, because that's where you're looking for a good outcome.
But are you going to be a highly educated doorman?
No, okay, thanks, Amy. But the point is, consequentialism outcomes tell me when people come to a doctor, my whole career is showing that they care about your humanity, but let me tell you, they care about their outcome. You want to get well. You'll pick the surgeon with the terrible personality. There are surgeons with great ones, but you'll pick the one with the terrible personality if you're going to get a better result. So let AI do all the result things it can do. I gave 2 talks on this yesterday here. Most of what people need in healthcare, unfortunately, or not, most is the wrong word because of public health, but a lot of what people need is dealing with things that aren't going very well. A lot of what they need is someone to help them change behaviors that are hard to change. All of that is a very subtle process that I've spent my entire career on. So I don't think it's like being a doorman. I think it's what all of psychiatry is about. And it has to do with this commingling. I've written a book about this, but it's a commingling of left and right brain capacities to recognize what's at stake for someone with that shared vulnerability. And that's genuinely transformative for people. That genuinely is healing for people. So I think that we'll need more people that might be that doctors become more like really good therapists if they want to be doctors. They need to be able to deal with death and dying. They need to be able to deal with loss. They need to be able to deal with motivating you to drink a little less, exercise a little more, and really be in it with you.